The Lockdown Board Meetings 2020. Written by Martin Hesketh. Read by Derek Johnston. Eight. The Big Foreign Bird. 8th Lockdown Board Meeting, Saturday, 28th March 2020. In attendance, me, Chair. Spud II, Head of Cat Department. Spencer, Head of Bigger Dog Department. Ada, Head of Smaller Dog Department. Horny Frank, Head of Horny Rabbit Department. Beardy, Head of Not So Horny Rabbit Department. Apologies, none. Call to order 0600 hours. 1. There were sufficient members for a quorum. 2. Minutes of previous meeting approved. 3. Business from last meeting, none. 4. Statement from the Chair. Boris is infected, so that's not good. Boris's mates Matt and Professor Chris are infected too, so that's not good either. The Daily Star's solution is scrub your knobs and knockers, so that's informative. Mr. Trump has a drug to sort the virus and stated that it'd be all done and dusted by Easter, so that's good. As Mr. Trump is mates with Boris, he will give him some of the new drug too, so that's great. 5. End of week statement from the Chair. We have been in lockdown for a week now. I want to thank all the departments for their cooperation during these stressful times, and glad our stakeholders are very happy with our updates. From what I gather, the situation with the new virus grows worse, and it's quite possible that further restrictions could be enforced. However, the daily lockdown board meetings will continue until further notice. 6. Business updates. 6.1. Beardy. Beardy asked, had any rabbits died of the new virus yet? The Chair stated that according to the World Health Organization, there is no evidence of cats, dogs or even rabbits getting the new virus, and that there's no justification for taking measures against animals. Beardy stated that he heard from Karen that it's worse than myxomatosis, and already 6 billion rabbits have died in Iran, and the government is keeping it under wraps. Ada argued, look, Bright Eyes, only the humans get it, and stop listening to Karen, whoever she is. She doesn't know diddly squat. The Chair assured Beardy that he gets all the up-to-date communications from around the world, and there's no mention of rabbits anywhere. Beardy stated that that's his point exactly. 6.2. Horny Frank. Horny Frank reiterated Beardy's concern and asked that the Chair notifies the board when no justification for measures becomes justification for measures. The Chair assured Horny Frank that justification for measures will never happen. Horny Frank argued that remembered when that CJD was killing all the humans? Who did they blame in the end? The poor cows. The cows were probably having their own board meetings, being told, don't worry about any justification for measures, it'll never happen. Then wallop. It's the cows, they said, let's get them. Yeah, tell it to the cows. They were so mad. 6.3. Ada. Ada added that while everybody else was inside yesterday afternoon, a big foreign bird entered the garden area. Not a local avian. Not even sure it was an avian, she added. Never seen the like before. She stated that she chased it off using her super jumping powers and just missed it by a whisker. Can't be too careful nowadays. That avian flu stuff can be deadly also. Ask the chickens about their justification for measures. 6.4. Spud. Spud stated that this situation with the big foreign bird was a one-off. He controls the avian. Ada's jumping powers are nothing compared to his, and that she should leave all the jumping stuff to him. That's why the local avians stay high up in the trees, Spud continued. Any lower, then wallop. Game over. Beardy stated that he in fact had seen the big foreign bird as well, and it definitely isn't a local avian, probably comes from uptown. Anyway, it just drops in, grabs a snail, and then wings it. Ada argued that her jumping powers were well documented, and she will continue to jump as and when required. 6.5. Spencer. Spencer stated that he thinks the big foreign bird came from uptown via the railway verge area beyond the garden area. He reassured the board that he patrols the railway verge area just near the perimeter of the garden area. He stated that he hadn't actually seen the big foreign bird, but will monitor the situation closely and introduce a daily sit rep until the crisis has been resolved. He suggested that we should consider closing the perimeter area between the garden area and the railway verge area. He will also instruct Ada to patrol further into the railway verge area. Spud argues that the avian, including the big foreign bird, are his responsibility and he will join in on Spencer's daily sit rep too. The chair stated that he would consider the closing of the perimeter between the garden area and the railway verge area in light of the recent development. 7. Other business, none.